Hey everybody, welcome to the Simhanger. My name's Mark and thank you to a live stream. We haven't had one for over 2 months because of a few problems with Sim Update 3, but we're finally back on with our monthly fly-in with the Simhanger Horde. We got a good turnout today. We got over 20 people in on voice in Discord, and it's great if you're watching. Thanks very much, greatly appreciated. Today we're in the Faroe Islands, or Faroe Islands. Just to give you a quick history lesson on this, there'll only be 6 questions at the end, so pay attention. I'm joking. Population is about 55,000. It's just under 1,400 kilometers. It's made up of a whole multitude of different islands. It's a self-governing territory, but is actually falls under the territory of Denmark. As you will see as we fly around, this is default scenery. It hasn't been upgraded in any way, but it's fairly representative of what you'll see in the real world. Very mountainous, very sparse vegetation, and almost no trees. So if you see a tree while we fly, shout, guys, shout. So originally a Norse settlement in the 9th century, but they think it's been actually populated since about the 4th century. And the closest to us, we're sort of between Iceland and Scotland. The closest to us is Scotland, some of their northmost islands, Shetlands, and so on. So for leg 1, I will run through, but first of all I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who's joined in on the flight, and a reminder to those of you watching that you're more than welcome to do so. Welcome to Dan Lawrence, Retriever Neil, Audit Data, welcome my friend. Just so that you know, the next fly-in, guys, which will probably be held early to mid-October, has been put together by Audit Data. We're working on that, and we will soon be putting a flight plan together for the next fly-in. We're going to be Mediterranean into France, Monaco, and that sort of area there, so that should be interesting. Welcome to EDDI 49er, Helicopter 5432, Hoodlum, Phil, how you doing? Nice to have you with us. And of course, Julian.
Good evening.
How's it? Hello, Julian. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, mate.
Also, Alex, thanks for joining us. Limes Fly, a regular on the fly-ins, and a big welcome to Mark Hansen, Moose P, Muzinski, my friend. How are you doing?
Good, thank you.
Good. Oh, Jim. I think I'm saying that right. Pete B, another regular. Pete B, 127. Welcome. PHCRJ, welcome my friend, and Ryder, welcome. To Stephen Steporter, thanks very much for joining us all the way from Canada. How are you doing, Stephen?
I think my mic is not working.
No, I can hear you.
Clear and loud.
Okay.
So,
Okay, sorry. Okay, thanks. Yeah, just got here at the last minute. Thanks, Mark. Just setting up.
okay, and then Tunesy, big welcome, another regular. Thanks very much for joining us, Steve. Tankbert, Tony 50. What you flying today, Tony, hardware-wise?
What would be I'm in that L407, T16000.
Are you? What equipment are you using to fly? Are you using your helicopter kit?
Well, I hope so, or otherwise I'm in trouble.
No,
Wrong Tony. Wrong
Oh,
Tony. I think
oh.
you mean it's not Tony Dark Zero.
Oh, sorry,
Oh,
sorry.
Antonio.
Oh,
Give
my
him one.
apologies. Welcome to
Too many
Ryan
times.
Van Zulu, another regular. How you doing, Ryan?
Yeah, good. Yourself, Mark?
Very well, thank you, and also a big welcome to Wingman. Okay, so there's a whole lot of us here. Let's get this flight underway. Enough yakking for now, and we can chat as we go. We got a few short hops and a few long hops. First leg, we want to head out of here on a heading of 186 degrees. It's just over 10 nautical miles, and we're going to be heading over to Echo Kilo Mike Sierra, which is Maikin, if that's said correctly, or Maikins. But instead of landing at the town or the actual helicopter pad itself, we want to land on the rocky shoreline, so it's going to be a bit tight, so first come first serve. So let's go, let's climb out of here, and if you can, keep your altitude between 1000 and 1500. And for
is
this...
that a 286 rather than a 186 on the flight plan, Mark, is that?
286.
Yeah.
Yep. Heading of 286, it's 10, just over 10 nautical miles, and when you're ready, let's head out.
I can't see anyone.
We're on
North
the
Europe.
North Europe server.
I'm on it.
We can see you, Stephen. We've got you. I can see you at the end of the runway.
Oh, Roger. Okay, thanks.
Oh,
Nobody-
it looks so great.
Let's go, guys, let's go. This looks amazing
Let's
with you all
go.
lifting off. Fantastic.
It looks so great.
What's our heading actually? Because I've got the plan, but I don't. I've got both. As we're coming back, are we heading in about 275? 280.
286.
Thank you. It's this direction. Yeah. I can't tell the direction from the flight plan.
That's because it goes back to where we started.
Yeah, I didn't know
Yeah.
which direction we were going.
Cruise anything you like, guys, but keep it below 120, and keep your altitude anything between 1000 and 1500 feet. We don't want anything more than that. There we go. I got Moose P and Tankbert. Hey Tankbert, how you doing?
Hey Mark, good evening. I'm doing great.
Great to have you back with us, sir. Thank you very much for joining us. And Moose P, I just wanted to thank you very much for joining me on my fly bike recently. Really appreciated that, sir.
Oh, you're welcome.
Although I did notice at the end you walked away with the crates of beer.
One of my few faults.
Can anyone give me the pressure in millibars here? Because I'm reading
It's
negative altitude.
because if you are on scattered clouds preset, the altitude reading is 29.92 or 1013 hectopascals.
1013. That's better.
Now some of the scenery is quite impressive, guys, as you look around, but you'll see what I mean by lack of trees and what have you. It's quite distinctive, actually.
I'm sure they're saving them all for the beginning of any runway.
Well, we won't actually be landing on many runways, actually.
They'll still stick a tree somewhere.
Oh, there are a few trees.
I think I have ATC calling me. I need to turn them off.
I have a question, please. I am flying the H125 and the speed is not shown on the gauge. Is it?
You may
I
not
had a
have
similar
the
issue
pitot
today.
covers.
Yes? Okay.
Sometimes it jumps on and then
Yeah.
it goes back to zero,
Yeah.
right?
Okay, good.
Yeah. So seems to be a bug.
Hello
It
to
may
But
be
did you do a walk around and remove the pitot covers before you
the
started?
pitot cover. Yeah,
Peter?
the pitot cover. You have to remove it before you
Okay,
start.
we will
And
see.
if you lost it, then there is no speed indication.
hello to Lima Bean. Thanks very much for joining us. To Rudy, Tony Doc Zero, how you doing? Tony says he's hello from Egypt. enjoying a rather large cocktail and a wonderful blood moon eclipse. Enjoy the flight. See you all next time. Tony Dark Zero, we're not jealous even a little bit. Well, maybe a little bit, but you know.
You're off my Christmas card list, Tony.
The sun shines so bright.
Well, we know he's not at home, so if I knew where he lived, I'd just go and break into his house and use his stuff for the evening.
We got another regular Skytrex saying hello to everybody. He's on the ferry to Seattle, I beg your pardon, to watch the big game.
Evening, Scott.
What big game is that?
I thought this was a big game.
Oh, is it ice hockey?
No, I think.
That would be
I'm not
football.
sure. I should know, but it's probably football.
American football.
Yeah, it might be preseason.
Okay. Well, Skytrex, if you're listening, what big game, my friend? Clear up the debate here.
It's football.
Football, okay, great.
Found some trees right in the cliffs.
Hello, Dan, commenting, how you doing? Hi all, what is the best entry-level gear for the heli? Well, I suppose a simple joystick is perhaps entry-level, I would say. Get yourself a decent joystick. One with the twist action for rudder, and away you go.
Any of the Thrustmasters do, wouldn't they?
I don't recommend the Turtle Beach unless you've got a separate throttle, because the throttle on it is not really suitable for helicopters.
I agree with
what
you
are you
there.
playing with these days, Mark?
Well, I'm cheating today because I'm in the Puma X. I'm flying with my Puma X helicopter controls.
Any good? You like?
Oh, I love it, but the only thing it takes me a while. This is the rocky shore, guys. So this is where you want to start dropping down in altitude, etc. And prepare to land on any spare space that happens to be here. Retriever Neil's going down. The only thing about the Puma X, it's nothing to do with the Puma X, it's actually to do with flying a helicopter. Is I'm so used to the rudders returning to center. And of course on a helicopter they don't do that. And that takes some getting used to.
Of course. It's muddy there, you've sunk up to your axles.
It's also on a slope, so I'm sliding back at the moment. Yeah, you look, get off my rock.
I can see a whole lot of people are concentrating.
You should have put your tail
Myself
down, mate.
included.
Sorry.
Hey, make a bit of room, guys.
I think the actual helipad is still empty.
Is there a
Achim,
helipad?
look to your left side, please. Here we are. Achim, do you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, and I see you on my left side. All okay.
Right. What a fantastic happening. Great.
Come on in, guys. Come on in. I think we're all choosing more or less the same rock.
It's only £3.50 an hour.
Eurocopter kicks a lot of dust up.
So we got Swirly Student. Hello, my friend. Welcome to the fly-in. He's still coming into land, and Ninja, how are you, my friend?
Oh, Neil. Neil?
He's not talking to you, shut up.
Shut, Ginger.
Van Zulu,
No
you're
one-
down? No, you're up. No, you're
Whether
down.
you'd walked away or not.
You're down, my
Yeah, I was
friend.
having trouble with that tail rotor.
Yeah,
Nobody-
do what I do. Just blame the helicopter.
It was Tuesday, he put me off.
That's my job.
I don't know where you are. Are you at the end of this rock here?
Have you altered your traffic quality settings just to see if that brings us
I may
in?
have.
Yeah, I put mine traffic quality and traffic amount to ultra, and
Yeah.
then turn off any AI or live traffic. I see what you're trying to do, Neil.
Yeah, I keep sinking through
Oh,
a bit
you're
of rock.
down, sir. You're down, you're down, you're down. Cut the throttle. Hey! Wrong way is coming down.
My bell decided to switch off.
This is my first multiplayer in 2 months or so, as I mentioned earlier, and I must say it's not looking too bad. Performance for me was good. How's it for you guys? Was it okay?
Very, very good. Very good.
Yeah, very
Great.
good.
We're slightly east of where you are.
For some reason, I'm really having a lot of bad lag and low FPS. I don't know why.
I had that for a little while, but it seems to have sorted itself out now.
Well, Skytrex has sorted it out. He says it's American football, American football, Skyhawks versus the 49ers.
Oh, Seattle Skyhawks. Okay, yeah, that is a big game.
And something I don't understand, but I guess those from the other side of the pond will. Lima Bean says boo to the sea chickens. Hey, my coffee, thanks very much for commenting. What a better way when having a nasty cold is to watch Simhanger live stream. Mike, hope you get over and feeling good soon. To the Locust 2, welcome. Next leg, gentlemen. We are departing from here on a heading of 63 degrees. And it's 16 nautical miles. And we are going to be landing next to a lake. It is called I'm going to do my best to pronounce this, Saxonavatten. Can somebody help me out here?
No.
That's Umavarten.
Okay, Saxonavatten Lake. There we go. So I love all the way you guys keep quiet and just say, yeah, go on, Mark, struggle. Okay, so I first and foremost, let me just... So heading of 63. Can't use my GPS in the bell because it's not working. When you're ready, let's go. But on this leg, you must climb to about 6,000 feet before descending because you want to get above the first cloud layer.
Okay.
That's about 63, I think. I think that will do. When you're ready, gentlemen, let's get on with leg number 2.
Yes, sir.
Now you're going to have to climb a bit. There's some pretty high ground coming up. Okay, here we go. Whilst we go, with Sim Update 3 being out for a little while now, I just wanted to ask you guys what you think of Sim Update 3. Good, bad, ugly, what do you think?
I'm very happy with it.
I think it's
I'm
where
happy.
the sim should have been when it was launched.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
it's been fantastic for me.
I think it should, I think we can officially say that Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 is officially in release beta.
Hang on back.
This is this is the beta prior to release. Let me be clear. This is what all the guys that got the opportunity to go to the Grand Canyon and have a look at. This is what they should have had as a minimum, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, agreed.
I think you're right.
Reminder, climb
11 knots.
above the first cloud layer. You're going to need at least 6,000 feet or thereabouts. And that's because you put scattered clouds. It just makes it a little bit more challenging for the descent as you're going to be descending through cloud into some high ground and then dropping into a valley to land next to some houses that are in a green patch next to the unpronounceable lake.
Could you repeat that, Mark? Sorry.
Climb 6,000. You want to be on a heading of 63 degrees. And then once you've climbed to 6,000, as you get closer, you can start a descent. It just adds a little bit of challenge as you get the opportunity to descend through some cloud into a valley and then land next to the lake. The lake has a couple of houses next to it. Land close to one of the houses if you can.
Check.
5x5, sir.
Thank you very much. I'm having trouble getting my mic to work on the actual Xbox.
Ninja, read you 5x5, sir.
Thank you very much.
Should I be worried that my helicopter says low fuel pressure? Oh, is that low fuel pressure or low fuel quantity? Probably should rule the information. So.
Hang in there, you'll figure it out in just a minute.
Who needs fuel?
Yeah, you go to the tab and fill up there.
I am trying to fly one-handed while operating my mouse with the left hand. It's alright. I'm over wingman, so if I start to fall in the atmosphere, I'll just land on top of his helicopter.
Absolutely. Just make sure the center of balance is right.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Your rotors aren't spinning, by the way, Barry.
A lot of them don't.
Easier for you to land on.
Well, exactly. Yeah. Right. Performance, massive balance, fuel.
But if you guys look at the scenery, you'll see what I mean in terms of not a lot of vegetation, and a number of people who've actually visited the islands, I haven't, have said this is exactly what it's like.
I've been here 2 years ago.
It is just like this.
Yeah. And the cliffs are absolutely incredible, and there are so many of them.
Just missing all the sheep.
Yeah, and I got my fauna turned up to ultra, but I'm not seeing anything at all here. I don't think I will. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm using the Puma X, the flight controls, the helicopter bespoke controls. Find it very nice to use them. The only thing that's taking me a while to get used to is the rudder, of course, because there's no return to center. And I get into a turn and I forget to actually straighten out the rudder. And I find control becomes so much more difficult. I'm getting there though, slowly but surely. Right, I'm just starting my descent now. I'm just coming up on 5,000 feet. I think I'm not sure, but I would guess that it won't be long now in terms of real world timings and weather and what have you, that this place will be covered in snow, I would imagine.
It seems pretty far north.
The weather is pretty stable at 10 degrees Celsius, so even in the summer you wear jackets all the time, but I think it's quite modest also in the winter time.
Yeah, looking online it said 3 to 4 winter and 9 to 10 summer, so you're bang on there.
Mark, do you know of any flight stick that whose spring can be undone so it doesn't center and can be used for helicopter?
Yeah, there's a couple where you can adjust that. There is the Moser force feedback one, of course, that has a helicopter mode itself, and that's fairly straightforward. But if you get something like the Virpil, the Alpha, the Virpil Alpha, you can adjust the tension, you can adjust the friction, and just about everything else, as well as swap out cams and so on. You can also do that with the Thrustmaster Warthog, but to a lesser degree.
I think VKB have got some options as well, haven't they?
Yeah.
It could well do.
Gladiator is the cheapest option, I think, where you can actually remove the springs.
VKB, I don't really have much experience with, to be honest.
I've got friends that have got them, and they kind of rate them for what they cost, if you know what I mean. They're quite a bit cheaper than Virpil, but they offer a sort of halfway house. But I cannot speak personally, just from what they said.
Right, guys, we're in the valley.
Yep.
Or nearly in the valley, I should say. I got 3 nautical miles to go. Just over this little bit of high ground here, and we should be there. Don't get fooled by the first valley. You know, for default scenery, guys, this isn't bad, eh?
Absolutely.
Pretty good.
I mean, I think that's the case, Mark, for a lot of places that are off the beaten track, so to speak.
Yeah.
Around cities, especially if you have photogrammetry on, then things can look pretty terrible. But get away from them and have photogrammetry off, and things start looking pretty sweet. The UK as a whole is looking great, by the way. Like, you know, Wales and the Lake District and that neck of the woods. So it's fantastic.
Do you have photogrammetry off?
I did. I used to have it on, and I was getting, acid buildings and all that kind of stuff. Turned it off. Performance went up significantly on Xbox, and got rid of all the acid buildings. So everything just looks a lot better. Photogrammetry only makes any difference when it comes to buildings, but the auto-gen buildings actually look better than the photogrammetry ones in 99% of times, certainly on Xbox, and not exclusively on Xbox for that matter. Seem have the same from quite a few people flying.
Yeah.
But turn it off and not look back, which seems a bit weird, doesn't it? Have this setting that uses a load of data and processing, and it's supposed to make things look better, but actually just makes it look a lot worse. No.
I must be honest.
I'm one of those people. I won't ever turn it back on again.
That's interesting, because I've never really tried flying without photogrammetry on.
Well, neither had I.
I prefer having it on.
Wingman here told me to turn it off. I've turned it off and not looked back.
There's something to be said for running the sim and then you're getting your ideal frame rate and constant and no buffering and stuttering and.
Well, this is the thing. I can
kills
now
the realism a lot.
I can fly into busy airports without having sort of
Yeah.
30 seconds per frame.
Now you can totally disable most all the airports. Actually disable them so they won't even stream.
Yeah.
Which helps a lot if you're close to one.
I suppose for me, the realism of the airport, provided the runways are roughly in the right position, it looks something like an airport. In most cases, it doesn't bother me. I would rather see good-looking scenery and mediocre airports. And I'd rather see generic buildings than the acid fest that it is flying through London with photogrammetry on.
Hello to James Hudson. Hello, James. Thanks for commenting and joining.
My dear YouTuber friends, how are you all doing?
Very well, James.
Great, sir.
Great to have you on board, James. Thanks very much for joining. Leg 3 is a very short one. It's 4.5 nautical miles. Heading is 117 degrees. And it's literally hop over the hill, drop like a brick, then go under or over the bridge. And once you've done that, it's a hard left turn to a heading of 91 and 12 nautical miles till we're going to, here we go again, Clax is the best. Echo Kilo Victor, but we're not landing at the we're not landing at the helipad, guys. As you go over that, you'll see a church. We'll land there, but as we go over this first hill, you'll also see a church. It's not that one. We're going to go over under the bridge. Then we're going to turn 91 degrees and we're going to head to we're going to head 12 nautical miles, find the church. There's a little green patch there. Land in and around the green patch. If there's no area in it, room to land in the green patch, you will see there's a sports field. You can select that as well. So when you're ready, we can go.
Ready.
I can see hoodlum. That's all. Just hoodlum.
Yeah, that behaviour does sound like your
your settings.
Some of the settings are turned down to medium or low.
Hello.
Yeah, I think so. I installed FS Traffic a while ago, and maybe some settings have changed. Yeah.
But if you, Stephen, if you go to your setting, go to your graphic settings and your display settings, and go down and scroll all the way down to the bottom. There you get traffic quantity and what have you. Just turn those up. That may help in the short term. Big climb here, guys. Big climb.
Roger, I've got air traffic quality turned off. Maybe turn it on.
Ah, that would do it, yeah.
Yeah, that's very important. And also
The variety.
variety, have that at medium or high as a minimum.
Roger, now I've got somebody else here too, so yeah, I'll work on that.
Okay, so it's over this hill and drop like a brick.
Mark, I have a question, please.
Yeah.
I am on the Pimax Crystal Light, and I know you have tested the Super.
Yes.
Is it worth to buy the Super?
It is clearer.
Yeah.
So you have more detail.
Yeah.
But because it's at a higher resolution, it is more demanding. So,
Okay, I have a 4090
yeah, so that would
and
be...
and 14900 CPU.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think you've got the hardware to run it. It depends on the graphical clarity that you need. I would
Yeah.
say offhand, if you are a big GA pilot, yeah?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't do it. I would stay with the light. If
Okay.
you're a big airliner pilot, then and you need to read all those instruments and what have you, and you've got the hardware grunt to run it, then I would.
No, I am very happy with the clarity of the instruments. It's fine. It's great. Okay, I thank you for the tip. I don't change to the Super. Okay.
I just
fine.
hit the bridge.
Save your money.
I was just behind you there, Mark.
Wow, that hurt.
Yeah.
I've just come from a Pico 4 to a Super, stored with the old computer, but a 1580, and I've got it about 85%.
Wow, that's fantastic. I bet you're seeing a massive difference.
Oh yeah, especially at night, it is super.
It's super.
Roger that, Roger.
My Pimax has 45 frames by the absolute highest solutions. I'm very happy with it.
Pretty good.
No, that's great. Okay, once you're under the bridge, it's heading of 117, I think it is.
Yep.
And a massive climb. Whoa.
Oh, I am on the wrong way. Too much talking.
Me too.
I beg your pardon, it's a heading of 9. Am I right? It's a heading of
92.
91, yeah.
91.
Hitting that bridge has damaged something here for me. Never mind. Okay. Let's get control of this helicopter now.
Wow, this steep terrain is so much better than in 2020. With this auto-generated cliff texture.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes a big difference that to the
It's
to
one
the
of the
immersion.
biggest
isn't it?
differences.
Are you
Yeah.
saying it's better in 2020?
No, it's
No.
much
Ah,
better here.
yeah.
In 2020 it always looked like a melting terrain.
And if you fly near enough, you see all the generated rocks and flowers and.
Yeah, it's really great.
Hello to Simulator Gamer Susie saying hello. How's it, Susie? Nice for you to join us.
Evening, Suze.
Okay, so this leg's about 12 nautical miles. I've got about 8 nautical miles to go.
I have the traffic.
Can you see everybody, Stephen?
I'm seeing you now, yep.
Oh, brilliant.
Makes such a difference, that, doesn't it?
I wish those
Yeah.
settings said multiplayer traffic on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if it impacts AI traffic or not.
It does.
It does.
It's all traffic.
It's all traffic. I agree completely.
That's a shame.
Of course, I just didn't have time to check it out before I jumped into the seat here this morning. Looking good, though.
It's nice of them to give you an instruction manual and just ask you, well, can you fill it in as you go along?
I must say it's quite hard to believe that some of this scenery is default. It really is impressive, isn't it? Just going past this mountain here, and you know the graphics are very good for default. I must say, real helps the immersion.
I mean, this is what was promised us as 2024, Mark. And
Yeah.
I think the issues, so some of the issues that people have had. I mean, some of it has just been bugs and things not working right, but I think some of it is that they have optimized the AI processing with a particular focus on stuff like the Grand Canyon, where you've got really sharp escarpments and very dramatic terrain, and it looks really good there. But then in some areas where you haven't got those features, it doesn't cope as well. Maybe.
Yeah, could be.
Although even then, I mean, British fields look so much more like British fields than they ever did. I know they have done several passes over the UK now, but the UK is looking fantastic, even in the stuff that isn't massively dramatic. Just rolling hills of the Pennines and stuff like that looks great. And then when you get to the more dramatic stuff, the Lake District, Snowdonia,
Looking good.
Okay, guys, as we cross the water
Yeah.
here, we're going to come over this mountain and drop down.
By the way,
and
the island on the left, this long slim island is where James Bond's last scene was filmed, and there is actually a grave and a headstone.
Oh wow!
Just
Guys,
on
we
the-
just
on the
go
northwest
over this hill, go over some of the low points. You'll see the town behind you, down below you, and you'll soon pick up the twin spires of the church. It's probably worthwhile just heading out a little bit to get yourself lined up and then go in towards the church for a landing. I seriously need to lose some speed though. Tunesy,
correct?
you've gone past the church. Are you? Oh, you're
No,
looping.
I'm circling, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Are a lot of these islands connected by tunnels, underwater tunnels?
I don't
Yes.
know, to be honest.
This one
Most
is.
of them, yeah.
Yeah, they're working on connecting all of them. I think something like 85% of the population is connected by tunnels, but that's not 85% of the islands.
No.
But yeah, no, it's quite impressive. Look on YouTube, there's some good documentaries.
Guys, some
on
of you,
YouTube on it.
guys, some of you are landing at the helipad. We're landing at the church.
Yeah, well, we're
He-
the rebels.
Helipad's too easy.
Ah,
Or the sports field.
Just get me there on time.
I'm not allowed near churches. I'm banned from churches.
Yeah.
I'm getting married in the morning.
PHCRJ is there. Oh, Jim
This is
is there.
This is the exact spot, Mark, when me and a couple of mates, when FS24 had not been out long, we flew over here to look at the scenery.
Oh, did you?
We landed right by this church. It was like, oh yeah, look, pretty much in reverse of what we're doing now.
They actually have a tunnel here with an underwater roundabout.
Get away.
Quite
Really?
impressively, yep.
Yeah.
So between the main island and this Klaksvik island, I think. Everything very beautifully lit in blue and green hues. That's absolutely amazing to drive.
I'm down with a bit of a bang, but I'm down. Retriever Neil, you're sat on top of me, sir. Or am I sat on top of you? I'm not sure.
I think I snuck in underneath you. I'm just trying to get back.
Yeah, that's fine. So, Tankbert's down. Retriever Neil, Cube Store. How you doing, my friend? You're new? Welcome. Moose P is down. Audit Data is down. Wingman's down. PHCRJ. EDDI 49. Jim is down. Tunesy's down. Wazinski. You've landed in the perfect spot, sir. Ryder is down. Hoodlum. Pete B. Van Zulu. Monocle, welcome, my friend. You are about down. Yep, you're down. You're up, you're down. Helicopter 5432, you are down too. Well done, guys. Did anybody chicken out and not land here?
Still on me way.
We'll wait for you, sir.
I think Alex is trying to thread the needle of the spires. Oh no, he's doing a circle.
I think it's too dangerous to go between the two.
Yeah, it's not solid, so your rotors will pass through.
While
Might
we're
need to
waiting, let's
expire,
just have a
no
quick
harm.
chat about the next leg. It's on to Echo, Kilo, Tango, Brava, Svan, or Sven, depending how you pronounce it. And heading is 207 degrees, it's 12.8 nautical miles. And when we get there, again, we're not landing on the helipad. You will see in the harbour, very large man-made harbour in the shape of a U. And what we want to do is just touch down on the U, on the outer side, the water side of the U. Are we still waiting for anybody?
It's coming down now.
I'm coming in.
There comes Lime's Fly. I thought you were down
Hey, does
before,
anybody-
sir.
I was down before.
Hey guys, does anybody see a giant sailboat or something?
Over by that
white
Say that again?
Looks like
Yes, I
looks
see
like
it.
a giant sailboat with like a bunch of old-fashioned sails on it, like multi-mast.
Oh yes, I see
sailboat or
it.
something.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah,
What
I
is
see
that?
it. I haven't seen that before.
I'm gonna go fly by.
I haven't seen that. I can't see that at the moment.
It's in the harbour,
Yeah, I'm looking.
very close
I
to the
see
church.
I see the sails on top of what looks like the Titanic from this angle.
Yeah, that's it.
Good old LOD, eh?
No, nothing there for me.
Okay, guys, let's go. Reminder.
Now. Hi, good evening.
Good evening. How are you, sir?
Good.
I'm fine. I still want to join. Where are you at the moment?
We are
Echo,
Yeah, we're at a
Kilo, Kilo, Victor.
waypoint. Echo, Kilo,
Kilo,
Tango, Bravo.
Okay.
If you go there and then take off, you should see us. We'll all be heading out shortly.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to see us there. And we are heading to Echo, Kilo, Sierra, Romeo. No, we're
Sierra
not.
Romeo.
We are heading to... Where are we heading to? We are heading to Echo, Kilo... Sorry,
Echo
let me...
Bravo.
I'll start again. We are at Echo, Kilo, Kilo, Victor.
Yeah.
And we're heading to Echo, Kilo, Bravo, Tango, Bravo.
Tango Bravo. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, Franny, let's go, guys. Once again, it's a pretty steep climb.
Why it's not allowing me to do anything.
Almost a vertical climb initially, actually. Geez, these rocks are quite impressive. Looking fantastic. For anybody watching, if you want to, then if you can, watch it in 4K. I am streaming in 4K, so you should be able to get some fairly decent visuals.
I'm getting 93% torque. Is that all right?
I'm on.
Go for it.
I'm on 66% at the moment.
Down the other side.
Depends if you're getting into trouble or getting out of trouble.
Well, I was avoiding the hill. That's
Getting out of trouble.
getting out of trouble.
Just trying to trim this bell. It's quite difficult, actually.
Beautiful view.
Yeah, I deliberately set this for late afternoon, towards the end of the flight. The light makes for some lovely scenery.
Yeah.
What's our altitude here?
Above
Not too
ground,
high.
sir. Above ground
Gotcha.
and below cloud.
Got it.
That is the ideal
do that.
altitude for flying a helicopter.
Yes, I've got that now because I didn't set my time when I came in.
Yeah, the light's starting to change now, and it's starting to look really good. You should, if you want to set your time now, you should be around about 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
It looks a little bit strange without trees.
Yeah, apparently that's what it is like in the real world.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now,
Where are the old trees?
well, I've done some research, but I can't say my research is totally accurate. But what I believe, I've assumed it was the early settlers here cut them all down
Yeah.
for housing and firewood. But
Uh-huh.
according to the archaeologists, they don't think there was a hell of a lot of trees here in the first place anyway. Because of the nature of the creation, because it's all volcanic rock, of course,
Yeah.
and its distance from other mainlands, so seeds and that didn't really blow across as much as they would on on others, and the prevailing winds are not apparently in the direction of these islands. So I'm only guessing or assuming from what I've read. I don't know that to be a fact.
It looks a lot like parts of Scotland.
Oh, very similar to Iceland. It doesn't have trees either.
Yeah, I think it is similar to Iceland. So, let's see how we're doing now. Limes flies behind me. Who's in VR today?
Yep, me.
Yep.
Yep, me.
Yep, me.
Junzi,
Another one here?
Mazinski.
Me too.
Oh, quite a lot. And what are you guys flying today?
G2.
Still my
G2,
trusty
yeah?
G2.
Great, that's a great headset. Nothing wrong with the Reverb G2.
Quest 3.
Quest.
I think it'll always be the Quest 3. It's just too versatile to worry about changing.
It's a fantastic headset.
It just does everything. I mean, you're not going to go in the garden and play tennis and look like an idiot, are you, with a Pimax Crystal?
Super for me.
Don't forget Half-Life Alyx. It's a great game.
Indeed. If any of you have been following my videos, I've been playing around with the Play for Dreams MR, which is basically a Quest 3 on steroids.
Yeah, that looks promising.
And it's 4K per eye. It's a Quest 3 but in 4K. It does have its faults. Mainly its comfort is absolutely appalling. And we thought the Quest 3 was bad. Well, but I do have about 3 or 4 comfort options on the way. It is a bit, it is quite pricey, but you do get a hell of a lot for your money. But I'll be doing more on my channel for this Play for Dreams MR headset. Overall, because of the comfort at the moment, you know, it's hard to recommend, but it is a fantastic headset. There's not much it can't do, I can tell you. And the graphics in there, well, it's almost as good as the Pimax Crystal Super. Others may disagree with me, but that's my opinion.
Very interesting.
What kind of frame rate do you get, Mark, with that?
I'm using it with Virtual Desktop in TAA mode or DLSS TLAA mode, which is the single most demanding mode you can get. Right. And I'm getting between 40 and 60 FPS depending on my in-sim settings, so I'm probably averaging around 50, which I think is a damn good with no other performance benefits other than foveated rendering. That's not with frame generation on or anything like that.
Why do you use the Virtual Desktop?
Because it gives me the best performance.
Excellent.
That's why. And it's also hassle-free. Now, you can use it link cable just like you can with the Quest 3. And I haven't really tested that exhaustively at the moment, but right now Play for Dreams MR is my headset of choice, but because of the comfort factor I can't recommend it as this is a must-buy.
Another question, when you use Vertical Desktop, do you need the sim in Steam or?
No, you use Virtual Desktop XR, which is Virtual Desktop's OpenXR runtime. So I'm not using Steam at all. I don't like Steam, I have to be honest. It puts too much of overhead for VR.
Yeah, right.
So no, it's native, straight into OpenXR, and the performance, if anything, compared to the Pimax Crystal Super, is better, but the graphics are not quite as sharp. So, like most things in VR, there's a trade-off one for the other, isn't there?
Mark, have you heard any rumors about a Quest 4?
I haven't, no. And I think it'll be some time before we see a Quest 4 because we're going to have to wait for Asus or Asus to bring out their headset, as well as who is it? Is it Samsung? I can't remember.
Yeah,
that
I
are
think so.
bringing out their VR headsets. I would hope towards the end of this year or early next year, which is based on the Meta OS. One can only assume at a higher resolution.
Yeah, I was going to say that Asus might be a little higher than the Quest 3.
Yeah, you've got to assume so, for sure. Geez, with this smoke I'm getting some weird artifacts in the headset here.
I've got an engine out. That's a shame, isn't it?
It is. What are you in?
The Eurocopter. I have no idea how to start the engines on this. I've probably broken it, to be honest. But...
Try Control E.
It runs out of fuel.
Yeah, I checked for fuel. I mean, my centre tank's still full.
The
it doesn't
Eurocopter
feed
down.
from the center.
There's a little handle on attached to a little bit of rope. You just pull it a few times like a lawnmower, and it should start. Lovely.
Okay, that sounds hopeful.
Yeah. It sounds like it.
Okay guys, next leg is a multi-leg. We're gonna depart from here. We're heading to Echo Kilo Sierra Romeo Stradumum, and overhead at 1500 feet. It's 20 nautical miles, so we can chat as we go. And then from there, heading of 157, short hop, 3.5 nautical miles to land on top of a small island. So when you're ready, gentlemen, let's go.
Mark, you remind me tonight of the fast show from years ago of the unpronounceables.
Well, it is very much unpronounceables.
The unpronounceables, the sketches about they just couldn't say anything.
I think anybody from Sweden, Denmark, Norway or Netherlands should help me with some of the pronunciations here.
Anyone know how to start the engines on this Eurocopter?
Control E keyboard, that's I've only played it once, so I wouldn't know.
It's in the overhead.
Is the rotor not rotating or the propeller in the back?
The rotor is rotating. Yeah, it's one of the two engines is out.
No. When you stop a gyrocopter, the main rotor stops rotating. If you accelerate, when you start, the main rotor will be blown by the wind, and then it rotates again. It is not an active.
It's not in a gyrocopter.
It's a helicopter. It's a twin turbine.
So I've understood a gyrocopter.
Nah.
No.
The other thing you can do is if you go and spawn at where we've just been, which is Echo Kilo Tango Bravo, load the flight plans, restart there, and you can then go direct to the next waypoint, which is Echo Kilo Sierra Romeo, and you should be back on the flight plan, Dan.
I will try that. I have no confidence that the flight plan that I saved will load on Xbox, but
or just follow the horde.
So it's always an option.
Yeah, I had a problem with the Eurocopter as well. For some reason, the fuel, even though
yeah,
it does not cross-feed the fuel. It only feeds from the left and right tanks, not the center.
I suspect it's something to do with those four. There's a prime, two prime switches and two transfer switches. I suspect that you have a particular combination of those. You can get fuel to come from the central tank.
Not yet. It's bugged.
Oh, is it just broken? Okay, well that's good to know.
Yeah, I just switched the H125.
You can keep it flying if you just keep adding fuel to the left and right tanks.
Yeah, I just I noticed the warning too late. Okay.
So another question I wanted to ask you guys, what aircraft are you really enjoying at the moment? Anything new?
Oh, Turbine Dukes.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Piston Dukes.
Yeah.
For me, it's the Piston Dukes, I must say. I'm absolutely loving those.
In the
Gabriel
sale.
Gabriel 160.
It has a very good character, the Duke, the Piston Duke.
Turbine
Yeah.
Dukes, I would agree, but I'm loving the new Citation 750 also.
Ah, now I haven't tried that, but I've heard very good things about it.
Yeah, that is very, very good. Yeah, probably the favourite.
Got
of the
about-
planet,
Got about 40 hours on it now and loving it.
Wow. I've been spending quite a bit of time in Black Square's Starship. I must say, I've been enjoying that. It's a bit of a handful, but it's very enjoyable, very satisfying.
It's an electronic engineer's nightmare, but
Yeah,
it
it
may
is,
be
eh?
good.
Oh. Yeah, I'm putting
Also,
in a
I
flight
don't know if
plan.
anybody's noticed, but they have updated the TBM 850 now, so it works in 24.
Oh.
We've noticed. Looking forward to getting back.
That's another one that I love.
Which one is that? Say again?
The Black
The
Square.
TBM 850 from
Oh,
Black Square.
That's just been released.
For
Yeah, it's
24
just been
updated.
released for
updated.
24.
Yeah, it's just been, well, yeah. The update's just come out, hasn't it?
I'm getting a couple
Yeah, I
of
haven't
issues
tried
with,
it
with
yet.
screens being backwards. The backup artificial horizon is reversed. It's mirrored.
Only at a certain LOD, and that's
Oh,
an
okay.
Asobo problem. Because it's also in the Twin Otter and others. PC-12.
Yeah, yeah, it's in the
PC
PC-12.
Yeah.
So are you on your way to Stradman?
We are, sir.
Okay, I will
I
spawn.
am 10 nautical miles out.
Well, I do have to say I do like the A2A's Piper 600s. That is very good as well.
James Hudson was saying, what about the Valve Deckard? Well, I don't know about the Valve Deckard. I'm tired of hearing about it, to be honest. It's always coming, but it never does come. I'm not sure, and if the original specs were to be released now, it wouldn't run because technology has overtaken them. So I don't know what's happening with the Valve Deckard. There's a lot of rumors again that it's coming, just as there was 2 years ago. But I have to be honest, I remain very skeptical. I'll believe it when I see it when it comes to the Valve Deckard. Unless anybody's got some information that they know more than me.
Probably not even Valve now.
Yeah. Well, the original specs, well, events have passed them by, and to some degree, and I don't want to be unfair here, but the Somnian VR1 was perhaps a culprit of that to a small degree. They, at the time, 2.5 years before they released the product, their specs were groundbreaking. By the time they released it, and you had the Crystal OG and a few other headsets, I mean, it just didn't run at that price point.
Things moved on very quickly.
They have, and I must say that performance in Microsoft Flight Simulator for VR, wireless VR, is moving on at a fair old pace. And not through any optimizations, I believe, within the sim, but in applications such as Link and Virtual Desktop and so on. And of course graphic cards.
Yeah, I'm very happy with virtual desktop. I can actually use the headset 70 feet, 80 feet into the garden with a good Wi-Fi connection.
Out of interest, Mark, in your judgment, with a 4070 Ti 16 gig and an appropriate CPU, looking at about a $2,000 rig, what's the best headset you could run on that and still get decent performance and decent quality?
I'm going to jump into that one and say it's the Quest 3 because that's exactly the spec I've got.
Okay, well,
Right.
I would strongly disagree with Tunesy. Yeah. I would say that first and foremost it's the Quest 3, and
of course,
or the Pimax Crystal Light. They're your only two choices, in my opinion, with that spec. Pimax Crystal Light a little bit more demanding, but better visuals. And if you're going for the Quest 3, I would go virtual desktop without debate. But in the acknowledgement, you're going to have to once again spend some money on getting the comfort right.
Yeah,
I've got quite a lowly chip on mine. I've only got an i7 107, so with a 14.9, you're probably cracking with the Pimax.
Yeah, 14900. 1070 Ti. I think I can't remember if I tested it at that. But if anybody's looking for to upgrade their GPU and haven't got a lot of money to spend, because 5090, 4090, I mean they're absolutely cracking GPUs, but heavily expensive. But if you're a little bit restricted or budget conscious, I would definitely recommend the AMD 9070 XT, I think it is. What a cracking little GPU that is, that punches well above its weight.
So is that significantly better performance than the 5070 Ti, or is it just cheaper?
It's just cheaper. It's roughly the same performance.
Okay.
Perhaps I would probably edge the 9070 XT by a few percentage points, that's all.
Yeah.
Right,
Mark,
as we
can you-
pass this island, guys, you can see that little island ahead of us there. That little pimple, that's where
Yeah.
we're landing, and we're landing right on top.
Pimple?
Can you run DLSS on the AMD hardware?
No, you can't.
Do they have equivalent?
They have,
for-
they do, they have FSR. It's the equivalent. Very similar. Not quite as efficient, in my opinion, but it works well enough.
Mic check.
Right, so Mazinski, you look like you're over the pimple, sir. Pete B, you're coming up.
Mic check was good. Who that was? All clear.
Dan Lance, are you with us again, sir?
I am, but of course trying to keep up. I've blown the engine on the Huey as well, so yeah, I do well.
You're in destructive mode today, sir.
Oh, I am. I'm on fine fettle. I'm trying to do an in-air repair of the turbine. I'm not sure how well it's going to work.
Just to let you all know that I am going to be severely disappointed in all of you if we don't see a little bit of carnage landing on top of this pimple, guys.
Well, the 32 knots of wind isn't helping.
I don't have that. Are you on live?
Yeah, I left it on live.
Whoa, 32 knots. And what are you flying?
In the Cohen Sim 222 Airwolf.
Oh, Yeah.
Good
That-
luck.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would say. Good luck.
It's also raining.
Whoa. Man, I gotta get a grip of these rudders. Jeez.
They don't make it easier then.
They do actually, but I've spent so long.
Muscle memory.
It is muscle memory. Oh, I might have damaged the skids there. But I'm down. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Whoa, limes fly, you are just on the edge. Mazinski too, my goodness, don't cough, mate, you'll be gone. Whew.
I wonder how good those skids actually are.
Tunesy, you're showing off.
I've just been antisocial over here.
This is amazing, guys. This is what Flight Sim is about.
Yeah.
Flying with friends,
Yeah.
doing ridiculous things and having a good chat. This is what it's about.
Yeah, great.
Yep.
Couldn't agree more, Mark. And I've successfully got my, in-flight repair service of the turbines on this. It's good flight crews they have in the area.
Hello on the stream to Robert Finnan Smith. Hello, sir. Thanks for jumping in. Appreciate you joining in and watching. You're very welcome. 49er, here you come.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're almost... That's a very nice touchdown, sir, if I may say so.
Thanks.
Tunesy, you're feeling a bit more sociable now?
Yeah, I was over there having a wee.
Oh, thanks for sharing.
Yep, no problem. Don't go over there. Leave that bit alone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well...
Needed the privacy.
Yeah, you know what Tunes is like, always marking its territory.
Now, if you have a look where you've landed and have a look around, you might see a few little baby trees. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, definitely.
So this is where you take this is where you take your photos, guys. That reminds me, any of you take any screenshots, please post them under the images and media section in the Discord. People really like to see them, and I really appreciate you doing it. That would be great. Blackjack 62, yes sir, audio is coming directly from voice on Discord, sir. And Jaroslaw, yes, hello from Poland, my friend. The next leg is a very short hop indeed. It is, we're heading out on, we're going to the village of Sandvik. It's a beachy landing, heading of 270 degrees, 6.5 nautical miles. But instead of landing on the beach, guys, just touch and go on the beach, and then we're going to head to waypoint Victor Golf Charlie 92 at a heading of 350 degrees, which is only another 2 odd nautical miles away, and then we're going to go overhead Echo Kilo Charlie Whiskey 0. So when you're ready, heading of 270 degrees, we're heading to the beach at Sandvik, and when you're ready, let's go.
Dropping.
Limes fly. You're dropping off the edge there. Oh, that's fantastic. That looks amazing, mate. Mazinski, you got up in the air safely, my friend. This is crazy. Hoodlum, there you go. Locust 222, welcome.
Evening, Hugh.
Evening, Hugh. Big R.
Whoa, these rudders. Come on, Duffy, get a grip of these things. Right, let's go.
This wind is blowing.
So heading of about 270 thereabouts. You'll see the inlet there between the two little bits of high ground there. It's not that first bay, it's the second bay, the one ocean side.
I was going to say, Mark, what the fly-ins have done for me is I've spent 10 years flying Airbus airliners, and this has made me actually discover a lot other aircraft, which has been fantastic.
Oh, that's great. That's great to know. Yeah, on these fly-ins, we always like to try different aircraft, and we don't take these fly-ins too seriously. It's not so much about the flying, to be honest. Other than enjoying the incredible scenery, it's all about the company for me, and talking to you guys and listening to you guys and getting your advice, answering questions. And like I said, and I really do mean it, I'm not just saying it, this is what flight simming is for me. It's all about flying with friends, if I can be so bold. Although Tunesy may disagree with me.
I think you forgot the word punishing you guys.
Yes, setting traps, traps.
No, that was missing. The word punishment was missing from that.
Trickery.
I enjoy flying with you guys. Translates to seeing you guys suffer.
I think flying with could be equally phrased as laughing at, but you know, maybe laughing with.
Best
yeah. Well, let's be honest, guys. I've probably crashed as many times as anybody else has, so I'm not immune. The bridge earlier was a case in point.
Yeah.
On my practice flights, I practiced this flight twice, some time ago, because, of course, of Sim Update 3 coming out officially much later than we expected. I flew under the bridge, no problem at all, but this time, bang, and it shot me way up into the air.
I think sometimes the collision boxes are dependent on sort of things like how well the level of detail is rendered in and stuff, because you can fly through under the same bridge 3 times at the same height, and you know, twice you get under it, and once it's like you've flown right into a brick wall.
Yeah. So guys, touchdown on the beach here. There's just touch your skids down on the beach and then we're away. Heading 350.
I'm having real problems with this today, guys. As soon as I get anywhere near you, it just chugs. Just
turn off disable wake turbulence under settings assistance.
Right, okay, I'll give that a go.
Yeah.
And if it's already off, cycle it on and then off again.
Thank you. I'll give that a go.
Yeah, it's an absolute killer. You've got to have wake turbulence off.
Ah, yes. Yeah, well done. Right.
It does seem to rather defeat the object of wake turbulence if it just absolutely tanks FPS, and so it's kind of like,
well, wake turbulence doesn't work anyway, to be perfectly honest, in my opinion.
Right.
Has anybody really experienced any realistic wake turbulence? I certainly haven't.
Well, it's possibly the fact that it just completely locks people's computers up, so it's pretty hard to experience anything, including flying, once you get it turned off.
Yeah.
This is my first group flight on the Sim Update 3. That was a bit of a lesson to learn.
Yeah, wake turbulence, absolutely. We found this out on probably 2 fly-ins ago or so, but wake turbulence is an absolute killer. I got down to about 4 or 5 FPS with it on as soon as anybody got anywhere near me.
Yeah.
Just totally unflyable. Just totally. I was thinking it was because I was on the wrong server, because I practiced this little trip and it was absolutely fine on me Jack Jones, but
Yeah.
of course there was no one else to interfere then.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for that.
Somebody translate the slang for Jack Jones.
On my own.
On my own.
Where do you go? I don't see anyone on the screen.
Oh, so it rhymes. Okay, good.
Yeah, Cockney rhyming.
Wouldn't impair stairs.
Yep.
You got it.
So we're heading to Echo Kilo Charlie Whiskey 0, which is Skopan, and that's how I'm pronouncing it, and I'm sticking with it. That we're not landing, guys. It's directly overhead, and then we're going on to Koltur, Echo Kilo 1 Victor 3, and there, that's a village. We'll be landing next to the 3 red buildings. I don't have a lot of wind here, but I do seem to be picking up a little bit of turbulence. Anybody else?
No.
No.
Well, the sea's fairly calm, so I think it's only a 4 or 5 knot wind, so I shouldn't be really. Mind you, I've just come over that mountain, so maybe.
It's probably your leg muscles shaking on them fancy Fandango pedals.
And
Yeah,
I
could
love turbulence so much. I like it in the heli.
I'm slowly getting the hang of them, but you know, you sort of release your rudder pedals or allow them to return to center as you sort of come back on your yoke or your joystick or whatever the case may be, and it's that muscle memory that gets me. And there's no detent, of course, on a helicopter on the rudders, so yeah, it just takes a bit of getting used to. But I must say, I do enjoy the Puma X controls.
They're not even called rudder pedals strictly either, are they?
No, they're torque, aren't they? I think they're
anti-torque.
Anti-torque pedals or something, yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be quite right.
I quite fancy having a go with Tony Dark Zero's sort of force feedback pedals. See what they're like in a helicopter.
Yeah.
Well, he's not in at the moment, so you can go and help yourself.
Well, he does live in West Yorkshire, doesn't he? And so do I.
Oh, yeah, you're not far away. So
no, I just need to do a bit of a, data lookup on him.
Yep.
See.
Pack down there.
Yeah. Okay.
You wouldn't get much feedback though, would you, on these modern fly-by-wire helicopters, because it's connected to a computer, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, you know, I did the review of the Moser flight stick, and I said that when I did the helicopter, wow, I didn't really get a whole lot of feedback, not as much as I expected to. One of the guys commented, who is a helicopter pilot, said to me, and I think I was in the Bell actually at the time, he said, actually, Mark, that's actually very realistic. You're not going to get, and it's not fly-by-wire, but you'll be surprised how little feedback you get. The only time you'll really get a lot of feedback, I'm told, is if you get really slow. then, and of course when you get ground force effect and what have you, but other than that there's not a lot of feedback. How true that is, I don't know, but that's what the guy said to me, and no reason to doubt him.
Well, it makes sense because they're not physically connected to anything, are they?
No.
I suppose in that case, he's for a lot of benefit over a decent sort of zero input stick and the force feedback.
But there's a lot of aircraft. There's a lot of aircraft that do have a lot of force feedback, and that impact is amazing.
Yeah, I'm talking more for helicopters.
Well, if you take the Airbuses and that type of thing, they're all fly-by-wire, you know. There's no feedback on them, basically. Somebody was asking me...
improved my ability to fly a helicopter.
Yeah, me too. Some guy asked me, can I do a profile better than the default Bell profile for the... for helicopters, and you know, I can't because I have no reference.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if this is the case, and you know, it might, but we've certainly with sort of racing, you know, with car racing, you would. To make it drivable in the sim, if you've not got a full motion rig and you just got a motion wheel, then you would dial in settings for force feedback, which simulate forces which you would not feel through the wheel, for slip and whatnot. And I just wonder if there's anything similar for for the force feedback stick, or whether it's just trying to hyper emulate realism.
Most application has pages of settings that you can try to dial in.
Yeah. I suppose it's such a young field, but you've not got sort of 10-15 years of sort of sim recommendations as to how to make things feel a particular way in the way that you have with force feedback wheels.
It's very much a bit of a trial and error and getting used to and understanding what the settings are, because the CLS 60 and the Moser, they actually have quite a lot of settings that are available. But it's understanding what they do, and here's the key: you change one and it can affect the other. So it becomes a little bit more of a science than anything else, you know what I mean?
You can end up chasing your tail in the end. I've got the Brunner, the base and the joystick, and it's nice when you can actually try somebody else's profile and just tweak them. Sometimes that's just all you need to do a little bit. What is nice is the sort of haptic feedback through the joystick. You know, you can feel the engine vibrating, which you'll still feel, I would imagine, even in a fly-by-wire, because the superstructure, the helicopter is still going to vibrate.
Yeah. On the stream, Jaroslaw is asking, what do you think about controller setup in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024? Jaroslaw, I can't answer that because they'll probably ban me from YouTube, my friend. But for anybody interested, I am diligently working on a set of profiles for GA, single, basic and advanced, twins, TBM, and one or two others, Twin Otter and so on, and also airliners, the PMDG 737 when it's eventually, if ever, made compatible to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Must admit I'm a bit knocked by how long we've had to wait. And the default Airbuses, INI Airbuses, and the Phoenix including reverse thrust and what have you, and I will be posting those once I finish them. It's just so much work, guys. It's going to be a couple of weeks more, I'm afraid, but I'll post them as and when I finish them and get them polished. And this is where you can share your... Yeah, we're landing here. This is where I will export them and make them available to everybody, so you can import my controller settings and tweak them for yourself thereafter.
It's nice. 24, I think, is great that if you're not too serious, you can get away with 3 profiles. You can do a GA, you can do an airliners and a helicopter, and that's it. And it will auto pick each one. I haven't touched my control settings for 6 months.
You also need a balloon one and a glider one.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Okay, balloon.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. One thing that we've noticed, especially for people that have got weird sticks like the Airbus, the Thrustmaster Airbus stick.
Yeah.
On 2020, you had to dial the curves in differently depending if it was got reverses, not got reverses, whether it got twin engine, whatever it was, and you effectively needed a different curves for different but yet quite similar types of aircraft. Whereas the sim seems to do quite a good job of sorting that out for you, so that it just works naturally. If it's got reverses on, then it dials the curves in so that the 0 point is where you revert, where the handle is for putting it into reverse. And if you've not, then it puts the 0 point right at the base in a way which works much better. So there are definitely some improvements there.
What happens here on the roof?
Oh yeah. Right. So as we land here, guys, just look for a nice land as close as you can to the red buildings.
I'm not sure whether red buildings are marked, but
I can't see any red buildings.
Well, look for where Van Zulu is, and Retriever Neil and me.
Does anyone else see floating boats?
We've got 6 on one rooftop.
We're miles away. All of us half of us are in completely the wrong location.
Or with the floating boats.
Yeah, we're miles away.
Why are we?
we need to go across to the other island, guy. Yeah, we did.
Mark's parked off by himself. Doesn't want to hang with the rest of the group.
No, swirly students coming to join me, and so Step Order.
Everybody's coming to join you, Mark. About 15 of us on the wrong island.
Yeah, about 10 of us on one rooftop.
Yeah,
well. Oh yeah.
What are you guys doing over there?
We landed at the previous waypoint. That's what we did. Oops.
Oh goodness.
The one where it says overhead. That we landed there.
That was a big bundle for the rooftop.
Yeah.
Step Order looks like a pogo stick. He's bouncing around.
The roof was supposed to be a landing pad.
Come on, guys. Come on. I can see you all coming now.
Let's see how fast this Black Hawk goes.
I can tell you from experience that the Huey does tend to like to go upside down if you take it above 140.
220.
Hello to Rene. Thanks very much for joining us, sir. And to Shoestring, you're very welcome. He says the Gazelle is soon coming. The Fly Inside Gazelle is soon coming to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Very nice.
I'd love a Puma if they ever did one.
It's coming with analog instruments and superb visibility, he says. Tunesy, I can see you. Can you know where you're going now? Because you're about to pass us.
No, I'm on a.
Oh no, you're doing.
I'm on a tactical.
I can see. Oh my God!
Like I'm under fire.
Oh, you... Oh, that is showing off, mate. That was brilliant.
I do a lot of helicopter flying.
That's just lucky.
Here comes Horace 45.
Yeah, pure luck.
You're a bit
I'm
low,
not so-
sir.
not so good with the
Monocle,
fixed
come on in. Limes Fly VR. Hoodlum. Tankbird. Big R. Welcome, sir.
The Black Hawk's really easy to fly, to be honest. Really easy.
Very forgiving, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really forgiving. A little bit too forgiving.
Maybe a little too much for soldiers, not so much for pilots.
Yeah.
Here comes Dan Lawrence. Come on in. Dan, you're on YouTube, sir. Monocle, you're on YouTube. No, you've gone. Big R, that's the water, sir. Come on out, come on out. He's just washing his skids. Good man. Tankbird's coming in, Wingman's coming in, PHCRJ is coming in.
I do love the Huey to fly. It's so easy to land.
Have you
So
tried?
true.
Have you tried flying the Huey in DCS? You have to be really careful you don't rip the rotor off.
I've heard that can be quite a challenge. Yeah. I
It
mean,
can
to be
be,
fair,
yeah.
to be fair, I generally get about somewhere between 5 and 30 minutes into a flight before I have to do an emergency landing and replace the engine and then put engine damage off on the Huey flight sim. So goodness knows what it'll be like in DCS.
This is
rotor knot.
Yeah.
Ah, Robert Finnan Smith. I'm actually flying with you under Swirly Student. Ah, in a CH-47. Oh, so that's who you are. You should join us for voice on Discord next time, sir. You'd be very welcome. This is epic, guys. All these helicopters. People in these houses are going to be wondering what the hell is going on here.
They would as their roofs disappeared.
It looks so great.
Wingman 21 PA, are you hovering? No, you're moving.
Coming
you're
down
moving.
between these helicopters.
PHCRJ is out and walking about. So is EDDI 49er. I think they need a comfort break. Oh, I'm easily pleased.
Yes, we are friends in real life.
Oh, brilliant. Mazinski, there you are, sir. James, I will check my direct messages, sir. Thank you. Must say I've not kept up with too much lately. I've been a little bit under the weather, but now recovering. Our last leg is 2 steps. It's 15 nautical miles altogether. Initially we're going to Echo Kilo. No, we are going, our last leg is to Echo Kilo Victor Golf, which is Vega, which is where we departed from. And when we get there, gentlemen, don't land on the runway or the taxiway. You will see at the beginning of the threshold of runway 30 to the left, there's a right at the beginning of the threshold, there's a green patch. That's where we should all plan to land. So when you're ready, the
Ready now.
the heading is 302 degrees. It's 10 nautical miles. See you in Vega, everybody.
I'm astonished. No accident happens. No accident.
Knock on
Mark's
wood.
very disappointed.
I am obviously not setting a tough enough challenge. That's clear.
No, we've just got better, Mark.
Well, that means my challenges have to get tougher.
Then your next heli flight you do needs to be a bush heli flight then.
Yeah. Well, not the next flight, but the flight after that. We are returning to our roots as Simhanger. We're going to be in small stall aircraft, landing on postage stamps.
May I recommend the new Scout that just came out?
Yes, I have the opportunity to get my hands on that, but I haven't done it yet. But it's something I do plan to do.
When are we going to go back to the Grand Canyon? I enjoyed that one.
Ooh.
Yeah, I agree.
Neil, what was the one you, the park? Yellowstone?
Which one was that? The one last night, or?
No, the one you recommended looked amazing. It was Yellowstone, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Apparently, Mark, Yellowstone is absolutely amazing.
Okay.
24.
I need to have a look at that one then.
I've not seen it, but Neil recommends it as really good in 2024. Very good.
Yellowstone is payware or not?
No,
not
the normal Yellowstone is updated in one of the last updates.
Okay, I've not seen it, but I've heard it's good.
Yeah,
it
wasn't
stunningly good.
It didn't used to be that good, so that's good to hear.
Yeah, no, it's very good now.
It's obviously got a makeover with the USA world updates.
That's good to know.
Yeah, the rocks, El Capitan looks much better than it did.
Okay, so not for the next one, but the one after. It's Yellowstone, guys.
Cool.
Cool.
If you want, Mark, I've got a sort of a flight plan around Yellowstone. If you wanted to use that,
I'd love to. If you drop it, if you DM me and drop it to me, I'd really appreciate that.
No problem. I'll dig it out.
Thank you.
Look forward to that one.
And as we head to our final destination, guys, that is a tour of the Faroe Islands. That is it. So relatively small in size. 55,000 people is the current population. Although interestingly, and like some other countries, they are starting to restrict tourism because it's starting to have an impact on the environment. They're not stopping it, but they are restricting it.
Presumably that means making it very expensive, is it?
No, I think, yeah, I think yes, but I think they're also limiting the number of ships that can dock, the number of flight. You know, they're doing it that way.
Right.
I'm just
It's
passing.
not like Spain where you can get the locals squirting you with a squirt gun. That's Barcelona.
Yeah.
Was it in Barcelona?
Yeah, in Barcelona.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to Tenerife recently. I had no problems, but I think mainland Spain is not as welcoming.
Yeah, it's a shame because Barcelona's a lovely city.
Yeah, it may be exaggerated on the internet.
Surely not. Exaggerated on the internet?
Blimey, Governor.
What were the landing instructions here, Mark? It's been more than 2 minutes, so I've forgotten.
Where's the time gone? We finished now.
Right, so as you approach the threshold for runway 30, on the left-hand side, there's a big open green patch. That's where we're to land.
Photo time.
I was looking for some challenge here, Mark. I was expecting when you said we're not landing on the airport. Yeah.
No challenge.
There are trees up on the top of this hill, guys. Trees.
Yeah, trees.
Oh yeah. 1,
There
2,
are
3,
trees up
4,
here.
5, 6. Oh, no, there must be about 15 up there, aren't there? Maybe even 20.
Trees. I've missed you. I've actually missed the trees.
They could be big shrubs.
Oh, it's about 30 trees.
I
or 40
missed the
trees
girls.
and a small lake. Oh, trees.
Floating ships.
Oh, trees. Oh.
You mind just muting your mic, Tunesy, while you're enjoying the trees?
Trees. Get out and hug them.
Oh. That was a bit of a tough landing, but not as tough as Van Zulu.
Helicopter seems to want to stick its nose in the ground.
Van, what's happened there, my friend? There you go. Happens sometimes if your joystick trim is out of sync. It pushes your nose forward.
Yeah, I've had to trim back on every landing once they get on the ground, or it's going to go in its nose.
Right, once we're down, guys, group shot, please. If everybody would like to shift C to get out of the helicopter and come to the edge of the runway, directly in front of us, and just line up on the edge of the runway so I can get some nice group shots, I'd appreciate that. So from where we are, head straight down to the runway and then group together. Stand more or less on the edge of the runway, I reckon, and then just head towards the center of the group. And while we're doing that, I'm going to run the competition quickly.
Having strange technological differences. I see one person, no aircraft.
Well, my flight simulator just crashed as I exited the plane. Apparently walking around like it.
I don't know what happened. I was getting an update or something and messed me all up.
I had quite a lag when I got out of the aircraft. I think external sounds.
Right, guys, we're just going to do a quick spin.
Issues when you're out of the aircraft.
Guys, we're just going to do a quick spin for a £25 US dollar Euro gift voucher. Guys, if you can face towards the runway, be appreciated. Let me just give this a spin, and a quick thank you to Mrs. Simhanger, who puts this all together during the flight. Thank you, much appreciated.
Thank you, Mrs. Simhanger.
You.
And we got a winner, guys. It's Julian57.
Mark, how you doing?
Julian, you with us, sir?
I am with you, mate, yes.
If you give me a private message on Discord, we'll make arrangements, sir, for the gift voucher.
All right, my friend. That's very kind of you.
Congratulations, guys. Right, let's get this shot done. Okay, guys, face the runway.
Marshalling cats, I think it's called.
I can only see one other character I see lots of name tags.
I can see a ton of them.
There's a separate setting for how many people you see.
Hoodlum, turn round, sir.
Yeah, probably more of an Xbox thing.
It's probably gone for a leak.
Hey, Hoodlum, turn round. You got your back to the camera, mate. Hey, some cool looking dudes here, that's for sure. Some very cool looking dudes. That's fantastic. Don't forget, if you do take some screenshots, guys, please post them on the Discord. I really do appreciate the interaction on the Discord. Well, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the flight, and for those on the stream, I hope you've enjoyed watching.
Thank you.
And thank you all so very much for joining me. And the next fly-in is going to be one from Audit Data, or Audit Data. How do I pronounce it correctly, sir?
Audit Data, but caveat, this is completely new to me. I've only done 3 of these, so I'm hoping Mark can polish it off.
I've already had a brief look, looking very good. So to Audit Data is putting it together, and myself and Dan Lance and Steve will have a quick look at it and give it a mishmash, and I'll see you guys in about a month or so. Thank you very much for joining me. For those of you on the stream, thanks very much, and bye for now. Bye for now, guys.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you, Mark.
Thanks, Mark. Take care.
Thank you very, very much.